Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some transfer stories. We start with this report claiming that this Napoli forward, Irving Lozano, would love a move to Barcelona or Real Madrid, says his agent. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Athletic Club Bilbao defender Iñigo Martinez, as a new report is claiming that Barcelona do not intend to spend a single penny to sign the La Liga centre-back. They will wait until the summer so that he becomes a free agent. So guys, before we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. The story of having Lozano and Napoli has been a rather curious one. Once regarded as one of the most talented players to come out of South American football, the winger has endured a topsy-turvy spell at the Italian outfit. In 123 competitive matches, Lozano has racked up 26 goals and 14 assists, but the attacker has struggled to start the 2022-23 season on a positive note, assisting only once in 9 competitive matches. However, this has not deterred his agent, Alessandro Manfirucala, from giving out hints about Lozano's desire to play for a very big club. In a recent interview, his agent has even gone on to suggest that the winger prefers to play in a club like FC Barcelona or Real Madrid. He said, Lozano has never hidden that he loves to move to Barca or Real Madrid, said Monfricula, quoted by Confederate. His comments come in the midst of a poor start to the season that has seen Lozano lose his prominence in the Napoli side to an extent, especially after the arrival of Caravaggio. The attacker has found it so difficult to gain regular game time under Luciano Spalletti. The Mexican international has had to share game time with Matteo Politano on the right flank. However, with the player yet to even score a single goal, a move away from Naples could soon be on the horizon. Barcelona, for their path, could be looking for attacking reinforcements in January, especially if they end up cashing on Memphis Depay. Even Ousmane Dembele has been linked with a shock exit from Camp Nou, potentially forcing Xavi to enter the market for a new winger. However, a move for Lozano might not make too much sense, as the Napoli starlet has struggled with form this season. His relative lack of success in Serie A, coupled with his poor form, makes him a risky target for Barca. Absolutely risky. I don't think Barca should ever contemplate going for Lozano. Of course, he's not a renowned player, by the way, in Serie A. Last season he was not bad. He had some decent stats, but not even the level of Barca. So I don't even see a reason why on earth Barca should ever think about that. Of course, this is not even Barca showing interest in him. It is the player, as his agent have just confirmed or have just admitted that he loves to play for Barca or Real Madrid. He's even confused. He doesn't even have one particular club because those two clubs are always rival clubs. So I don't understand why, But let's see. But I don't think Barca should ever contemplate going for him, especially given his very poor form right now. Not even being a starter at Napoli, lost his place in the team. I think Barcelona will not do that, definitely. It's just his interest. He just wished to play for a big club. I think if you want to play for a big club or if you have that dream, I think he needs to improve his game. If not, the dream of his will never go through, right? So yeah, we have good. In fact, we don't have any problem now in attack. We score goals. We score a lot of goals. Lewandowski is banging. Even though our wingers are too slow to score, Ousmane Dembele and Rafinha, I don't know what is happening, but we need to, we need to improve in every department, no doubt. Xavi must strengthen the team again next season, but right now, players like this Lozano guy, I don't think he's even fit for Barca. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Earlier today, some reports in Spain seemed to suggest that Barcelona had grown somewhat concerned about the number of injuries in their defensive department. As a result of that, they were said to be considering a January move for the Athletic Club defender Iñigo Martinez. The 31-year-old had been linked with a move to Barca since the summer window, with Xavi set to be keen on adding the experienced centre-back to his roster. Martinez was looked at as a potential plan B if Jules Koundé did not arrive, but with the Frenchman joining, coupled with the demands of Athletic Club for the defender, the move did not materialize. However, the Spanish international's contract with the Basque club expires next year, and it has been reported that he already has verbally agreed to join Barca next summer. But as iterated above, it was claimed earlier today that the Blaugrana might bring him to the club as early as January itself, due to the rising number of injuries in defense. However, a fresh report from Sport has now dismissed such a possibility. The publication claims that Barcelona have no intention of spending a penny on signing Martinez, as they can sign him as a free agent at the end of the season once his contract there expires. The Joan Laporta-led administration had taken a similar stance when it came to Eric Garcia signing from Manchester City last year. They could have brought him in for a cut price fee in January, but waited until the summer of 2021 to re-sign the former La Masia ace. And as per the report, they plan to take a similar strategy with regard to Martinez's signing. While there have been a number of injuries in the defensive department, Barca expect almost each of them, barring Ronald Araujo, to return in the near future. Even the Uruguayan would be expected to be fit and ready for action in the month of January, meaning Xavi will again have as many as 5 centre-backs at his disposal, so there is no urgency from the club's part to sign Iñigo Martinez in the winter, and he will only be brought in as a free agent in June. Honestly, I was shocked when reports yesterday came out that Barca want to go for Iñigo in January because of lack of defenders. And I asked myself, but this guy's contract expires next year in June, and if you go for him in January, definitely Athletic Club Bilbao will receive transfer fee. It makes no sense economically, and I was shocked. I was really shocked. But Sport have now come to refuse those claims that Barca will not spend a single penny on Martinez, and they intend to go for him, but in June next year as planned, because he has a verbal agreement, as we hear, that he has a verbal agreement with Barca to join, and that will be next year when he will be a free agent. So he hasn't extended any contract. That is why the speculations are so high. Bilbao surely understands that he wants to leave the club. This surely will be his last season with them, and Barcelona are strongly there. He wants to join Barcelona from all indications. So there's nothing like waiting for him in January, because that would be nonsense, because he won't still be a free agent by then until the season comes to an end. So now that we're even crying poverty in the club, how can we now go and be spending something on a player who just have barely 6 months to be a free agent? It's not going to be making any sense at all. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.